September 14th, 2012, New England Championship Wrestling returns to Blackstone, Mass. and holds a four-man tournament to fill the vacant NECW Heavyweight Championship. In the first semifinal, it was Johnny Thunder in a return grudge match, taking on Sean Burke. Burke firing away on Thunder. Thunder off the ropes. Burke drops down, tries for the drop kick, but doesn't get it. Thunder going for the Boston Crab. Burke with all that power, creating a little space between him and the canvas. A little bit later, it was Burke. Setting up Thunder. Burke charges in, but Thunder gets the foot up. Burke is down. Thunder with his feet on the ropes gets a 3 count. The referee calls for the 3 count. And it appears that Johnny Thunder is your winner, but Tank the Tank is going to have something to say about it. Tank telling referee Bob Costa that Thunder had his feet on the ropes. Costa checking with Chris Norman. Costa looking at the fans.
Restart the match.
Thunder is incensed. He's got his attention focused on Tank. Referee calls for the bell, but Burke gets behind him, rolls him up, gets the 1, 2, 3, and Sean Burke advances to the final. Let's get the official word from Chris Norman. Sean Burke moves ahead in the tournament. In the second semifinal, ranked number 1 contender Chase Del Monte faced off against Canadian Jeremy Prophet, a last-minute substitute for the real deal Brandon Locke. Prophet giving Chase Del Monte all he can handle right here. Prophet sending Del Monte right to the floor and into the front row. Del Monte crawling away. Hiding behind one of the fans in the back row. And wait a minute, Del Monte grabbing the ring bell. Referee Joe Millay saying, put that bell down. Del Monte, oh wait a minute. Baseball slide by Prophet sending Del Monte back into the front row. Monte says he didn't see it coming. I don't think he saw that coming either. Prophet nailing Del Monte once again. Prophet now goes for the moonsault, but Del Monte got the knees up. Del Monte drops down, rolls him up, grabs a handful of tights. This could do it, but only 2. A little later in the match, Del Monte backdrop by Jeremy Prophet. Prophet with a super kick. Del Monte down to the canvas. Cover right here. This could do it. But Del Monte rolled the shoulder. A close call for Chase Del Monte. Prophet winding up. Del Monte slowly coming around and ducks down. Prophet checking on Del Monte. Del Monte, oh, wait a minute. Del Monte's got that ring bell. Prophet shoves the referee back and gets nailed with that ring bell. Prophet is out. Del Monte has the cover. This is going to do it. And he gets the 3. It took a ring bell to get the job done, but Chase Del Monte advances to the finals. Let's get the official word from Chris Norman. Versus Burke in the final. We'll have that and much more right after this. NECW Sonic Boom the official audio podcast, hosted by Al Bassler and Chris Norman. NECW Sonic Boom features all the latest NECW news, match results, exclusive interviews, and analysis. NECW Sonic Boom, available online at NECWWrestling.com. It's the place in cyberspace, the all-new NECW website, online at NECW.tv. With the two semifinals decided, it came down to Chase Del Monte and Sean Burke. One man would leave Blackstone, the new NECW Heavyweight Champion. Referee Rob Tuttle holding up what it's all about, the NECW Heavyweight Championship. Chase Del Monte, Sean Burke, one of these two men will be the next NECW Heavyweight Champion. Del Monte doing a little jaw jacking here. Referee Rob Tuttle calls for the bell. It is Del Monte versus Burke. The prize, the NECW Heavyweight Championship. And Burke displaying that power. Shoving Del Monte to the corner. Del Monte trying to display a little physical fitness of his own. Collar and elbow tie-up. Del Monte with Burke in the corner. Burke ducks out of the way and Del Monte drops down. Del Monte trying to kick Burke away. Referee Rob Tuttle keeping both men separated. Del Monte back up to his feet. Side headlock by Chase Del Monte. Burke takes him down. Chase Del Monte with the experience advantage in this match. Del Monte, an 8-year veteran. And once again, Burke takes down Del Monte and he decides to take a walk. Having been in the wrestling industry for about 2 or 3 years, Del Monte definitely has the experience advantage. He's held titles before, and he knows what to do to win. Burke now with a side headlock. Del Monte takes him down, but Burke hangs on. Del Monte coming up to the side headlock now. Burke using that power, pushes Del Monte off, and a shoulder tackle sends Chase backward. Little jaw jacking here by Del Monte off the ropes. Once again, Del Monte bouncing off Sean Burke and onto the canvas. This is a setup right here. Del Monte goading Burke to come at him off the ropes. Burke takes the bait and gets low bridged. Burke hits the deck and Chase Del Monte pulls off one of the oldest tricks in the book. The experience advantage of Del Monte on display. Burke back up to his feet, but Burke catching Del Monte as he tries to come off the apron, and he rams him into the ring post. Back first into that steel ring post goes Chase Del Monte. And Burke now sending Del Monte into the post on the other side. Del Monte crawling on the floor, trying to get some space between him and Sean Burke. Referee Rob Tuttle counting both men, but being lenient in the count. As the title is at stake here, Burke charges in, but Del Monte once again played possum, ducked out of the way, and Sean Burke paid for it. Chase Del Monte high-fiving maybe his only fan here in Blackstone, Massachusetts. Del Monte peppering Burke with fists as he sends Burke back into the ring. Del Monte firing away. Del Monte now. Burke has him, spine buster. Burke with a spine buster goes for the cover and only gets two. Burke now sending Del Monte off the ropes. Boot to the face of Chase Del Monte, and Sean Burke has some momentum going. Del Monte off the ropes. Chase takes the canvas right in the face as Burke just picked him up and drilled him. Burke down to the outside. Burke heading upstairs. Burke on the top rope. Walks the ropes and drills Del Monte with a shoulder tackle. Flying shoulder tackle, drills Del Monte. Burke with the cover. This could do it, but only two. Sean Burke with only one defeat in over a year and a half with New England Championship Wrestling. And that defeat was in a tag match. Oh, Del Monte with a low blow, another veteran tactic by Chase Del Monte. Sean Burke once again falling victim to the veteran tactics of Chase Del Monte, a blatant choke, and referee Rob Tuttle calls for the break. Del Monte softening up Burke. Sean Burke tries to fight his way out, but Del Monte remains in control. Del Monte grinding the face of Sean Burke into the canvas, and the referee calls for the break. Del Monte feeling his ults right now, full of confidence. Looks like a reverse chin lock by Del Monte, once again trying to soften up the big man Sean Burke. Burke getting back up to his feet, utilizing that power, elbowing his way out. But Del Monte with a handful of hair sends Burke back to the canvas. Chase Del Monte playing Sean Burke right here. Del Monte taunting referee Rob Tuttle. And an elbow to the back of the head. And another. Del Monte clubbing away on Sean Burke. Forearms to the temple. Burke back to his feet. Burke getting up ahead of steam. Reverses the Irish whip. And another power slam by Burke. Here's a cover. This could do it, but only two. And Del Monte out of nowhere, drilling Sean Burke with a clothesline. What a back and forth competitive matchup. A 2 count for Del Monte. The NECW Heavyweight Championship hanging in the balance. Standing room only at the Millerville Men's Club in Blackstone, Mass. And Chase Del Monte is in control over the prone Sean Burke. Del Monte on that second rope. Goes for the senton, but nobody home. Senton splashed by Chase Del Monte, but no water in the pool as Sean Burke rolled out of the way. A break for Sean Burke. As both men get back to their feet. Big elbow right off the top of the head. Shades of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Del Monte getting rocked right here off the ropes. Flying forearm by Burke levels Del Monte. Burke going for the cover. This could do it. No, sir. No, sir. 2 count only. Chase Del Monte staying alive. What a battle between Chase Del Monte and Sean Burke with the NECW Heavyweight Championship hanging in the balance. Burke with Del Monte perched on the top. Burke firing away on Del Monte. A rake of the eyes by Del Monte, sending Burke backward. DDT by Burke off that second rope. Here's the cover. Burke looks like he's done, but no, sir. Del Monte cannot believe that Burke kicked out of that DDT. And man, you know, both men want this like nobody's business. Del Monte setting Burke up for that pile driver. But Burke has him up. Burke spinning him around like an airplane spin. Del Monte dazed. Del Monte on rubber legs. Burke now perches on that second rope. Neck breaker. Del Monte hits the deck. This could be it. But only 2. The instinct of Chase Del Monte, that veteran instinct, kicking in. Denying Sean Burke the victory. Chase trying to beg off, buy a little time. Burke comes charging in, and another veteran tactic as Chase sends Burke headfirst into that middle turnbuckle. Wait a minute. Jeremy Prophet up on the apron. Tuttle didn't see it. Del Monte gets kicked in the head. Burke has him up. Sit out powerbomb. Here's the cover. This could do it. And we got a new champion. Sean Burke has done it, albeit with an assist from that man. The dust is settled, the smoke is cleared, and Sean Burke is the new NECW Heavyweight Champion. Sean Burke looking at that belt and everything that it represents. A great moment for that young man and a historic moment for New England Championship Wrestling as Sean Burke becomes the NECW Heavyweight Champion. The celebration is on in Blackstone, and we will have post-match thoughts from the new NECW Heavyweight Champion and much more right after this.
New England Championship Wrestling returns live in November with the Full Tilt Tour. Friday night, November 2nd, NECW debuts at the Knights of Columbus, 25T Drive, Randolph, Mass, with an 8 p.m. bell time. In the main event, new NECW Heavyweight Champion Sean Burke takes on Johnny Thunder.
The NECW Tag Team Championship will be on the line as the House Party defend against the Crown Jewels with Mr. Fabulous Tony Ulysses. In World Women's Wrestling action, Mistress Belmont and Luscious Latasha collide in a return grudge match. Plus, Canadian star Jeremy Prophet takes on Mark Sherman, and more matches to be announced. Then, Saturday night, November 10th, NECW returns to the Knights of Columbus, 582 Bedford Street in Bridgewater, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. The main event is a long-awaited rematch as World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexis Nevaeh takes on Adriana in a taped fist match. In a special 3-on-2 handicap grudge match, the Crown Jewels and Mr. Fabulous Tony Ulysses take on the team of the Boston Bad Boy Jason Rumble and the 7-foot Giant Pharaoh. Plus more matches to be announced. Tickets are on sale now, online at necw.tv/events or call toll-free 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling's Full Tilt Tour, Friday night, November 2nd in Randolph, and Saturday night, November 10th in Bridgewater.
This is Al Bowser standing here with the new NECW Heavyweight Champion, Sean Burke. Sean, congratulations on your big title win tonight.
Hey, I couldn't be happier. Win, horse load of flying monkey butts, you won. I am the champion. You are nothing but a filthy, everyday ragamuffin, a thief, a burglar in the night. You came in, you crept into my house and stole what was mine.
Oh, yes, he did steal. You were pinned for the first time in your NECW career in a singles match. You were pinned. 1, 2, 3.
It should have been me and Thunder in the finals.
Not you.
Listen, gentlemen.
Hey, the way I see it, where I'm from, when two guys decide to come and gang up on one, we got a name for them. We call them cowards. And I don't expect anything less from you, Del Monte, just like how you were a coward and you hit me in the head with a bell. I had to slap the taste off of your face right now. But you know what? I suggest you back up and you take your boyfriend back to whatever retirement home he escaped from. You get the hell out of here. So Sean, the new champ, and well-deserved. I respect you, man, and I respect what you can do in that ring, and I respect you as a champion. But you got to admit, those guys, they kind of got a point. You didn't really beat anyone. And let's face it, I helped you win that belt by kicking that schmuck upside the head. I'll put it to you like this. I respect your talent. You got a great body, a lot of potential. You're a great athlete. Don't get me wrong. But you better understand, I ain't going to be your guardian angel all the time, baby boy. So it might just be me coming for that belt because I want it too, and it will look oh so good around my waist. I'll leave you with those thoughts.
The fact of the matter, Al Basler, the fact of the matter, fans of NECW, is that I am the new NECW Heavyweight Champion. I walked into Blackstone, I won this belt, and I am ready to take on all comers. It's a new era in NECW.
Your new NECW Heavyweight Champion, Sean Burke.